2 weeks of hype, and as the great John Madden used to say, it's time for a game to break out. And not soon enough. New England kicking off. They won the toss. They have deferred. So we'll see the Philadelphia offense. You've got Varner and Clement back deep. Tom Brady over on the sideline. Foles will go right to work after the kickoff. And with the flashballs popping in Minnesota, here we go on a line drive kick fielded by Clement at the 1-yard line. To the outside he goes, and he gets run out of bounds by Patrick Chung up at the 25-yard line. What a story for Nick Foles. A lot of you have been reading about it, hearing about it over the last month or so. Took over when Carson Wentz got hurt. What an odyssey. But during the postseason, he has been tremendous. Started his career with Philadelphia, went to the Rams, asked for his release, spent last year as the backup to Alex Smith in Kansas City, and then came here. LeGarrette Blount starts in the backfield. They have 3 good running backs. Hurts repositions and sets up in the slot to the right. They go right to the air, and the pass is caught by Nelson Aguilar for a gain of 5 up to the 30-yard line, tackled there by Kyle Van Noy.
Just a little zone defense to start things off for Aguilar, and I love what Doug Peterson did. Instead of coming out and being cautious, letting Nick Foles come out and just get settled with a run play, come out and throw it right away. Get him in the game.
Matt Patricia, who will be named head coach of the Detroit Lions in a couple of days, was on the left. Blount is the back, and again a pass out here is caught by Aguilar. Foles ended the championship game by completing his last 15 in a row, so that's 17 straight.
Yeah, and you know, he seemed so confident, didn't he, Al? It did not seem too big. He played great in the championship game. I thought his vision, his focus down the field, some of the scrambles in the pocket were tremendous.
And you can look at that during the regular season, not very good. In postseason, tremendous. Postseason, the 2 games against Atlanta and Minnesota. From the 32, 3rd down and 4. Foles flushed out, keeps his eyes downfield, and completes it to Alshon Jeffrey. First year with the Eagles, came over from the Bears, and Philadelphia with the game's first down.
Alshon Jeffrey, who's been coming up big, is going to come in, loop back out here, and because the Patriots had an inside stunt, that allowed Nick Foles to scramble just a bit to his left, buy that extra time.
Jeffrey had 9 touchdown receptions during the regular season. From the 49. Here's their first running play. It's Blount, and he will get stuffed by Kyle Van Noy. Blount looking for his 2nd Super Bowl ring in a row. Won it with New England last year, and then came over to Philadelphia in the offseason.
How about this play by Kyle Van Noy? Just hammering off the edge. This is exactly where they're trying to get the run game going. You can see the reduced look inside. Off-tackle runs are going to be huge, but if Kyle Van Noy plays like that all night, you could forget that option.
Loss of 2. Now you've got Jay Ajayi. He was picked up in midseason from Miami. He's in the backfield. And here's the first of the run-pass options, the RPOs, as they are called these days, and the pass is incomplete. At the 38-yard line, Torrey Smith could not hold it, and it's 3rd down and 12 for the Eagles.
Yeah, for Doug Peterson, he is not going to get beat tonight because he's afraid, because he's nervous about his quarterback. We saw it in the championship game. He is going to dial up some shots, and we also know from Nick Foles that he likes that style. He does not want to apologize to Bill Belichick or anybody. He's coming out firing.
3rd and 12. Foles deep in the pocket, fires downfield, and that is hauled in at the 38-yard line by Torrey Smith. The former Raven, former 49er, tackle there by Eric Rowe, a former Eagle, gain of 15.
You need some time for this one. Watch the center here, Jason Kelsey. It looks like he's going to get beat on this stunt, but he recovers just in time to allow Foles to make the turn and pick up that first down. Kelsey, one of the better athletes that you will find playing that center position. Nice catch.
I think he is the best center in the league. Jockey in the backfield from the 38-yard line. Again, the RPO, and the pass is caught by Ertz, the tight end. He was their leading receiver during the regular season, caught 74 and had 8 touchdowns.
Yeah, they caught Kyle Van Noy in a coverage where he was going to drop back over the middle, and that time Nick Foles, who seems to have his eyes working out here. You know, sometimes, Al, early in a Super Bowl, early in a real pressure situation for the quarterback, you don't quite get that focus going. But we saw in the championship game, and what a drive he's putting together here.
There's Carson Wentz, who might have been the MVP had he stayed healthy. Hurt against the Rams in December, and that got Foles into the lineup. Second down and 3. This time they hand it to Ajayi on an inside run. Ajayi picks up a ton of yardage after contact, as does Blunt. And Ajayi kind of worked his way out of Miami. There was a lot of storm and drying down there. We were there in midseason, and you know, he has a different idea as to why he was released. The Dolphins will tell you another thing the Philadelphia thrilled to have him.
Now, he is a violent runner. He is a violent finisher. He is the guy that is on the other half of that RPO. If he gets going to the outside, this offense is going to work.
Opening drive of the game. This is the 9th play, and there he goes, and he gets tripped up and tackled at the 21. That's Van Noy, already off to a great start, who makes the tackle, gain of 6, second down and 4.
So interesting to watch these RPO plays. You'll see the defense basically split. These people going here, they're going there, and it leaves a big gap right up the middle. Once again, Jason Kelsey out front with a key block.
Patriots 29th in yardage allowed defensively, so that was bad. Points allowed only 5th. The old saying of bend not break, and they've been great in the red zone. Second down and 4, a little flip out here to Corey Clement, and Clement gets inside the 10 and sets up a first down and goal. Clement, rookie out of Wisconsin, undrafted.
Once again, the stunt catching up. You see the Patriots looping inside, so the perfect play call there by Doug Peterson. And these screens have been fantastic, not just for Nick Foles, but for the Eagles throughout the course of these playoffs.
This long reacting as he takes a look at the big screen. Here comes the 11th play of the drive. To the 1-yard line. He goes. Lawrence Guy makes the tackle there.
Now, this is some impressive start, isn't it?
Beautiful.
I'm
for
telling
Philadelphia.
You've got to wonder over there. Bill Belichick and Matt Patricia are probably thinking, oh, that's fantastic. Give down the ball first. We'll get it to start in the second half. Nick Foles is going to be nervous. Not yet.
Patricia, the familiar red vest. Blunt is the running back. He already has 10 postseason touchdowns in his career. Now we've got our first whistle. So Gene Steratore will take the mic for the first time tonight.
False start. Offense number 86. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Zach Ertz, the tight end, making it second down and goal.
You know, Al, how many times have we talked about this Patriots defense this year? They are the classic bend, don't break. You will always pile up a lot of yards against Matt Patricia's defense, but scoring touchdowns, it's a different story.
They allowed only 6 rushing touchdowns all season, second fewest in the league. Now a little fake toss. Foles goes the other way and throws that out of the back of the end zone. Aguilar the closest to it, and it will be third down and goal. Just talking about that Patriot defense and how good they have been in the red zone. 4th in touchdown percentage, 1st in takeaways. Points allowed only 3.9, second best in the league. So they give up a ton of yardage, a lot of it early in the season. Then they got it together and they're very tough down here. 3rd and goal.
Yeah, and now you have to start watching the tight end, Zach Ertz, and you watch Alshon Jeffrey. They love those little skinny posts in the back of the end zone thrown up high.
That's Ertz back and forth. Off play action to the back of the end zone and broken up there by Rowe. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's interesting that Rowe got the start instead of Malcolm Butler tonight. So he'll have to settle for a field goal attempt.
Well, I think you're going to recognize this name. James Harrison coming off the edge, and no way in the world you're going to get a back, a giant, to come out there and make that play. And then here's Rowe on the back end. They try to get it up high, let him jump ball, but Rowe got just enough of him to not allow that jump to take place. Good stand there by the Patriots.
Jake Elliott, a rookie, had to get him early in the season when Caleb Sturgis got hurt opening day. 25-yard attempt is good. The Hall of Fame class, Randy Moss and the old Eagle, Brian Dawkins. Everybody thrilled about that. Ray Lewis says Bobby Beathard. Congratulations to him. Spectacular career as a general manager. And down the line we go. The brand new Hall of Fame class for 2018. So the Eagles have the ball for almost half the quarter. And now a touchback here as Dion Lewis takes a knee. Rowe with that pass breakup. When we come back, Brady and company going to work. Those records figure to stand for a long time. First of all, how many quarterbacks are going to get to play in 8 Super Bowl games? Passes, completions, yards, touchdowns. He owns all of those. So Brady 5-2 in his 7 Super Bowls. His first play tonight from the 25-yard line. They start with a fullback, Devlin, along with Lewis in the backfield. Off play action, slip it to the other side, and Brandon Cooks incomplete. Bouncing ball, 2nd down and 10. Of course, Tom Brady, 17 days ago, that collision with Rex Burkhead in practice, and the gushing cut. He wore that tape during the championship game, but not tonight, Chris.
No, he said he was ready to go with it. Might stick a little glue on there just to toughen up that hand. He had a pad on it in the last game, and he felt like that messed with his grip a little bit on the football. So no glove, no tape, nothing.
Got used to it by the 4th quarter, though.
Yeah.
Brady throws, and that'll be caught, and that is James White, who had a tremendous day in the Super Bowl last year. He's run out by Jenkins, and that'll be a first down on a gain of 15 yards.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting to see that Jenkins is going to be on White. Watch this in and out route here. It is the quickness of the New England Patriots at the wide receiver position that has taken them in many ways to so many of these championships.
To the line quickly, set up a screen, but a flag is down. That's James White making the grab. Might have been 12 guys on the defense. That seems to be the initial call from Gene Steratore. Brady's so good at creating those situations.
Defense, 12 men on the field, snap. 5-yard penalty, replay, first down.
Well, there's one guy that knows all about Bill Belichick and what he likes to do. It's that guy right there, Jim Schwartz. He basically got his first job with Bill Belichick in Cleveland, and he was offered an unbelievable deal. He got to work 100 hours a week for no pay.
And brought coffee to the secretary.
That's right, went shopping for the secretary. Said they were too important.
Trips to the right on first down and 5. Lewis is the running back. Off play action, good protection. Wide open, Chris Hogan, who gets inside the 30 and takes the ball down to the Philadelphia 27-yard line. Amendola with a great block, and Brady's going to take him right up to the line after a gain of 28.
Yeah, and this is going to be an issue, I think, tonight for the Philadelphia Eagles. This is a team that lost their signal caller in Jordan Hicks. Can they keep up with the pace of Tom Brady?
End around, give it to Hogan, who just made that last catch, and he'll get spun out of bounds at about the 23 by Jalen Mills.
How about Rob Gronkowski? You think he's back from the concussion? Check this one out. Goodbye. Welcome to the Super Bowl, rookie Derek Barnett.
Got hurt against Jacksonville and didn't pass the concussion protocol until this week. There's the 14 days off. Lewis and the fullback Devlin in the backfield. And second down and 6. 6.5 minutes to go in the quarter. Philadelphia on top 3-0. Brady fires over the middle, caught at the 14-yard line. Rob Gronkowski led the team in passes this season. Rodney McLeod makes the stop. First down, New England.
Play action initiative. You put the big fullback in, James Devlin, and the middle linebacker reacts, and they get in behind him. That is going to be a problem. This defense, especially this run defense of Philadelphia, is predicated on those linebackers coming down hard and making plays in the run game. Very susceptible to play action.
He split the fullback Devlin out this time. Got White in the backfield. White caught 56 passes this season. Brady will check it down to him, and the ball at the 3-yard line as he's able to haul it in there. White had 20 points in the Super Bowl last year. 3 touchdowns, including the game winner in overtime and a 2-point conversion. There's Josh McDaniels, offensive coordinator. In a couple of days, he will be the head coach of the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, James White has more receptions out of the backfield than all the Eagles running backs combined.
Eagles defense, 6 drives, only 1 touchdown allowed. Patriots gotten into the end zone 8 times in 9 jaunts, and this is White stopped at the line of scrimmage by Nigel Bradham, making it 3rd down.
Yeah, now we come down to it. Same situation, right? Both teams go up and down the field. Here are the Patriots now with a 3rd down inside the 10-yard line. Can they convert?
They've run 7 plays, 2 runs, 5 passes.
Gronkowski split out wide. That's your first option. If in fact he doesn't get help, maybe leaning that way a bit now.
3rd and 4. And they send White into the slot. Brady looks that way, then fires over the middle. Broken up at the goal line. Jalen Mills intended for Gronkowski, and it's 4th down.
Yeah, Brady got away with one there. That ball was well behind Gronkowski, coming on the slant, coming across the middle. And Mills, I think, if he had been able to get in front just a bit with his other hand, might have had an interception right there. A break for the Patriots.
Steven Gostkowski in his 12th year in the league. Boy, they had a pair back-to-back. And have been in Terry there for so long. Gostkowski a dozen seasons. 26-yard attempt. Ryan Allen to put it down. And the 2 teams with similar opening drives, each ending with field goals. 3-3, Super Bowl 52. Super Bowl 1, you could have gotten into that game for $12. Robert Kraft. It's the 9th time his team has been to the Super Bowl. Got there once before Brady and Belichick. Jeff Lurie watched his team in 2004 lose in Jacksonville. You did the game on Fox to New England.
Exciting game then as well. As a matter of fact, that first Super Bowl for $12, you spent $24 on that one, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. 49-yard line singles, perfect. Gostkowski to kick off. And this is returnable to Barner from the 2-yard line. And Barner back up to the 24. We used to call it the run-pass option, but now in the vernacular, RPO.
Yeah, and basically all it means is the quarterback has the option. He's going to look at a linebacker or a safety or somebody, and they have gone to that and basically decided that Nick Foles is just so much better running that offense than what he was before. So during the bye week, he was able to make the conversion, and we see the Patriots, they've struggled a bit against him.
So Foles going to work here. Starts the game 6 of 9 for 61 yards. Doug Peterson in his 2nd year as the Eagles coach, and he calls the play, sends him in to Foles, who throws over the middle, and that is caught, and staying on his feet and picking up some extra yardage, about 8 total, is Nelson Aguilar, who had 2 pretty mediocre seasons and then had a breakout year this year.
Tell you what, how about that action after the catch and made somebody miss? This team in general is very good at breaking tackles after the catch. And there goes James Harrison back in coverage. He's going to take a big shot and miss the much shiftier Nelson Aguilar.
Harrison, 39 years old, oldest defensive player in the league, long time Pittsburgh Steeler. Blunt is the running back with Garrett Blunt over the right side, breaks free into Patriot territory and spun down at the 33-yard line by Deron Harmon. The former Patriot off to the races for 36 yards.
Big guys right up here. This is the strength of the offensive line for the Philadelphia Eagles on that right side. Nice job by Wisniewski as well coming down. And for LeGarrette Blunt, how much do you think he enjoyed that particular run? He was asked to take a bit of a pay cut if he wanted to stay in New England. He said, no thanks. I'll take my shot to beat you in Philadelphia.
And there's Brandon Graham saluting him from the Eagles sideline. Ball at the 34. Play action. Going for it all into the end zone, and it is caught. Alshon Jeffrey for the touchdown. He beats Eric Rowe, who made the big play on the first drive to hold him to a field goal, but not this time. The former Bear, 34 yards and a touchdown.
And Nick Foles told us, he said, early in this game, I want to be able to take my shot. And there goes his big guy. As we have seen, these Philadelphia Eagles have a way of playing above the rim. You watch these receivers come on the field, you think you're getting ready to watch an NBA game. They go up, box out, rebound, and they've been putting points on the board with that formula all season long.
Every scoring play, of course, gets reviewed. Looks pretty good to us from this point as they check it out. You know the phrase these days, can you survive the ground?
Can any of us survive the ground?
Right. Not the underside.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
And you heard Steratore say it's confirmed. So Philly with the game's first touchdown. And Elliott now for the extra point. Jones puts it down, and that kick is no good. He missed it. Once more, the Foles pass into the end zone, but they missed the extra point, and it's 9-3. Music's biggest moment of the year, the Pepsi Super Bowl 52 halftime show, featuring Justin Timberlake, who released his new album, Man of the Woods, this weekend, getting ready to perform at US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis as we look at downtown Minnie on this frigid Sunday night. Oh, please.
Hashtag, and then it's taken over the world, by the way. Everywhere. It's everywhere. You already did a little dance, and you thought you got out of it in the pregame show. I'm just telling you right now, your hashtag has flown around the world and back 25 times.
That is a career ender. I'm telling you right now. 1 yard line, Dion Lewis. He'll bring it back to the 19-yard line. Tackled by Good. Is a man down for the Patriots at the 25-yard line. Jeff Lurie exultant along with the actor Bradley Cooper. So Brady goes to work. Second possession. Lewis is the tailback. Through the middle, breaks a tackle and picks up about 8 yards, getting through the 26-yard line.
But one of the things you have to do is slow down the pass rush of this team. One of the great ones, Fletcher Cox right there. They're going to trap him early. Why do you do that? To give him a lot of different looks inside. You don't want him just flying up the field and getting after Tom Brady. Nice play call.
Oops. 2nd and 2, and that's Gronkowski moving around, and that'll cost him 5 yards.
False start. Offense. Number 87. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
That's the first penalty against the Patriot offense in this entire postseason.
I think Gene Steratore has more fun at football than you do.
He does. Got his index card tonight.
Had us sign it.
Well, he did. The one that got the first down for Dallas against Oakland. in December. 2nd down and 7. Brady stays in the pocket, and then the pass is incomplete. Intended there for Chris Hogan, covered well. 3rd down and 7.
One of the big matchups on the outside is going to be Vinny Curry going against Nate Solder at that left tackle position. You know the Patriots are going to want to try and help inside where Fletcher Cox and company, Brandon Graham, can really cause some damage in there. So that means probably Nate Solder has to stand up all night.
They'll take Chris Long, number 56, into the defensive front. James White is the back. Brady under pressure, slips away deep downfield, and getting free is Danny Amendola, and breaking tackles and taking it all the way to the 29-yard line. Danny Playoff Amendola is his new nickname.
There we go, right down the sideline. It's going to be right there, and this is just a blown coverage. You saw Ronald Darby moving inside. It was a zone defense, and Tom Brady knew it. His wide receivers on the outside flip-flop spots. The Eagles didn't adjust. He knew exactly what he had.
A minute to go now in the quarter from the 29-yard line. Play action. Fires, caught. Hogan backhands it and picks up a first down on the game 12 to the 17-yard line. Tackled there by Corey Graham.
Well, we have seen this Eagles defense all season long lead the league. Highest percentage of 3 and outs, and yet they are really struggling with this pace of Tom Brady.
No huddle again. Big hole again. To the 11-yard line. We've had a lot of offense. I mean, we haven't even played a quarter. New England has 149 yards, and New England, or Philadelphia has 149, and New England has 138.
Tom Brady is like, do not get in arguments or fights out here on the field. These guys are tired. Let's wear them down. Get out of those altercations.
Don't let them rotate. 2nd and 4. Slipping through the middle, taking it to the 8, and that'll take us to the end of the quarter. James White is there. So the next period begins with a 3rd down and 1 into 1-9-3. Philadelphia, Super Bowl 52, and NBC continues after these messages. Second quarter, Al Michaels, Chris Collinsworth, Michelle DeFoya. There are your stats. The update there with 289 yards of total offense, and each quarterback has thrown for over 100 yards already. Right now it is 3rd down and 2 as we begin the second frame. Brandon Bolden comes into the game, and now they move him into the backfield behind Brady. And the ball is handed off to Brandon Cooks, who tries to hurdle and can't. Tackled by McLeod. So Cooks, who came over in a trade with the Saints in the offseason on the end around, McLeod is right there.
Jet sweep's going to come right over here, and this is the first time I've ever seen a straddle into a tackle. He tries to jump and split, and he just does not get there. So once again, the Eagles defense makes a very unique stand this time inside the 10-yard line.
Edwin Moses or Ronaldo Nehemiah, that was not. Woo! Gostkowski for a 26-yard field goal attempt, which is juggled, and then he hits the upright. Cardona was the snapper, so each team has missed a kick. Philadelphia an extra point, and New England goal attempt.
Going to be bobbled inside somehow. Allen gets it back on the tee, and Gostkowski tried to slide back to the right, but caught the upright. And for Bill Belichick, what a disappointment. He was telling us he felt like that special teams were the strength of this team, and that one hurts.
Special teams coach Joe Judge. You can see that very often. Peterson loves it, of course. And it's 9-3.
Boy, remember that tackle on a 3rd and 2 to set up that field goal, to set up that miss.
And now from the 20-yard line. Foles, who is 8 of 11 for 102 yards. And tosses it to Ajayi trying to get around the corner, runs into his own man, and that's a tough 2 yards. Second down and 8.
One of about 3 really core defenses. You're going to see these 3 guys playing inside. So now you run off tackle, or you run outside, or you throw the football. And so the Philadelphia Eagles and Jay Ajayi. And now I thought one of the huge things that came out of this trade with Ajayi was the fact that it gave them that outside speed. Garrett Blount, we saw him run up the middle. He's a big, strong guy, but Ajayi's speed has really made a difference on this Eagles team.
Second down and 8 from the 22. Foles surveying, under pressure, look out, and he throws that one away. Seems like a million years ago. We were there opening night in Foxborough. Remember how it started? Everybody thought New England did so much during the offseason, they might have a perfect season. That ended in 3 hours.
Yeah, that was pretty short-lived there. But this is a defense for the New England Patriots that has made tremendous strides. Gave up 32 points a game the first 4 games of the season, 300-yard passers the first 6. And yet they pieced it all back together, and now the pressure's on to find some answers here tonight.
Started 2-2 and counting postseason. They've won 13 of their last 14. Only a Monday night loss at Miami, the only blemish. Third down and 8. Foles backing up, backing away, escaping, keeps his eyes downfield. The pass is incomplete at the 30-yard line. Intended for Ertz. Philly crowd wants a flag and don't get one. 4th down.
Yeah, I think that Nick Foles had a chance here. Let's take a look. It's man coverage, so everybody's chasing everybody here. He escapes. Look out to the right. Probably would have run for the first down.
So the first 3 and out. Donnie Jones, 14 years in the league. First time he's been in the Super Bowl.